Today, what's going to happen first? What's that? You're late. Are you late? You're late. Oh yeah, okay. So that's not too bad. Okay. What's going to happen today is, yes, you remember. So there is a test today. And the test is on the lessons that you were around, you were present. Remember when you were around, we learned about two things. What are they? Plant and also human system. Okay, so we already did the lesson already. So we want to see how much you remember, how much you understand. So as you take and do the test, Jared, I want to mark your worksheet. Have you brought your worksheet? Have you done your homework? That look means yes or no. Okay, good. All right. So here you go. So because it's the test, I don't know the told you to see to the other side of the side. Yes, license ticket. That's for today. Just during the test, after that you come here. So on the test paper, do you have it here? Write your name. Yes, you're gonna come back to your place. Where is science? Primary 4. Oh, these are all maths. The paper is not difficult actually. Let me see if I can get the paper here, okay? Test. Checkpoint test. Okay. Right, here we go. This is our test. I want you to quickly write your name. Today's date is the 3rd of January. Let me upload this. Third of January is the new year already, 2026. Our class is a Saturday class at 10:45 a.m. So we can see the total marks for booklet A, right, is 30 marks for booklet A. We do not have the OAS, so you're going to write your answers in the bracket. If you turn to your pages, question 1 to question 15, can have you browse through the pages, see if there's any missing page or misprint from question 1 to 15. Get all the MCQs. 15, 1-5. 17, sorry. No. 30, sorry, 30 MCQs. After that, you have your booklet B. Now look at booklet B. So booklet B, that's right, our names again. Coach Sharu. Date is the 3rd of January 2026. It's a Saturday class at 9:45 p.m. Wait, not 9:45, it's 10:45, right? Okay, booklet B is where you have your open-ended, okay, your short answer question and also your open-ended. So here we have a total of how many marks for booklet B? 20 marks. Okay, 30 marks for booklet A. Not in this case, but I think they didn't do their format. So this is probably a modified format. Okay. So if you look at question 31, 32 on the next page, you have your question on plants. 33, continue to check the pages, look for any missing page all the way until 36. Question 36 on page 32. That's the end of the paper. Okay, so you have 25 minutes for booklet A and 35 minutes for booklet B. Let me go to booklet B. So altogether, 25 plus 35. You sure? Okay, so you have 60 minutes, 1 hour. Let me get the timer. So your 60 minutes. What that is? Okay. How do I change the time? How do I change the clock? I want to set it to, was it a countdown? Yeah, I think it's a countdown. Okay. I will plus 1 minute. Any question? Okay, so you have to do this first, then we go for a break. All right. Okay, all the best to you. Have you received the worksheet on matter? You have. Have you got it today? Okay, come, let me check your work. All right. Alicia, if you can see and hear me, could you turn on your camera? I didn't realize that you were online. Okay, there you are. Good to see you, Alicia. Sorry, I didn't know that you're attending to this lesson. So we are doing the test today. Do you have the test paper?
Yes.
Okay, good. So we have already started. Okay, if there's any question, you can always ask me. I will let you know how to submit your papers later. Okay? So all the best. Do this now.
Okay.
Yes. For now, we will change. This is question 15. Thank you. Okay, there's an errata. That means there's a mistake on the paper. Can we go to question number 15? Next slide. Ah, so the height for dish V should be higher. So there is a mistake here. This should be the letter V, and then it should be W. The question? Light was necessary for the seats. Did not have. W in the close count. Can the options are acceptable? There's no mistake in the options. So Alicia, can you change the labels for B and W on the graph? Thank you. Oh, how do I show the time? Do that. Then pull up the plant. You pull up, the plant will come up in the soil. Do you have a ruler? Do you have a ruler? Yeah, can you go from outside? Very fast. Yeah, too fast. Can you check your answers, please? Okay. Yes, tells me what was the unshielded. Okay. At page E, there is no more answer in this question. The name digestion is so different. No more undigested. This graph is always confusing for students. When I explain, then it becomes clear. But now you need to think about it. Okay? You have a lot of time. It's one extra function. That's the treatment. So then next, the extra function is that we go to four, yeah, not in three, right? So that is one function that will not be able to match. So the extra function. Yeah. Don't step on your back. You have an empty chair, put the back on the empty chair or the table behind. Don't put on the floor and then keep stepping on it. Yeah. Pick up your bag and put on the chair or the table behind. You're very confident you're done and you don't want to look at it again to check. It should be if you revise your work. Be sure, because if you are really sure, you can go for your snack break first. Why don't you use the time to check? Don't waste the time. You're done checking your work. I want to go through your notes. Okay, let me know. 15 minutes left, everyone. All right, 15 minutes. Check your work. You still have 15 minutes. The two of you are very fast, okay? Check your work. There's still a lot of time left. Let's look at question 24. So we have the glass of orange juice is filled to the brim. That means to the maximum already. So question asks, and you see it's going to overflow, which is correct. But look at your explanation for the observation. You see it is because orange juice is nearly at the top. The spelling is wrong. So if you add ice cubes, it will overflow as the orange juice takes up space. Now, this is a description, not an explanation. You're describing what you observe, but it doesn't explain, right? So how would you explain that the orange juice would overflow? You have mentioned the orange juice takes up space. What about the ice cubes also takes up space, okay? So why the orange juice overflow?
Because is smaller footprint, there's so much space.
Did you mention there's no more space for the ice cubes at this time? So when the ice cubes is inside the container, the orange juice will have to give way, right, to the ice, isn't it? So that's why it overflows. Because that ice cubes will need to take up space. So some orange juice will have to give way. That's why it overflows. So did you explain in the answer? So remember, explanation you have to mention. Orange juice takes up space. Ice cubes also takes up space. Now space is already taken up by the orange juice with the max already. No more space for the ice. So when the ice is put inside, some orange juice will overflow. Okay. Right. Can you write your explanation up? Sure, you're done. You don't want to check anymore. You're happy. Okay, so Arisa, you need to watch the lesson recording. Okay. So the two of you go for your snack break. So back when I tell you the correction. Okay, have you done the corrections? Let me do this first so I can mark the correction. Wait that one second. Just a few minutes. So Arisa, I'll give you more time. Arisa, can you eat first? Alicia, let me know when you're done, okay? Oh, you're done? You have finished the papers already? You don't want to check anymore? Okay. So Alicia, this is how you're going to submit your papers, okay? You can, let me show you the instruction. Um, okay. So if you can see the screen, all right, so your parents can help you to do this. Download the app called the Cam Scanner. So this app can allow you to scan your papers using the handphone. All right, so hello, you here? Okay. So when your parents download the app, they will take photos of your paper, and then using the app, they will scan and look at the format, your file name, right? Save it as your name. Okay, I want you to take a look at this part. It should be your name and then underscore the class. What is our class? It is primary 4 science. Okay, our class is primary 4 science. So for you, Alicia, the format will be like this. It's going to be Alicia underscore primary 4 science underscore term 0 CPT. Okay, so that's the file name that your parents can save. And then after that, your parent can log into the app. All right, all your parents would have the app already. And then click on the M square icon at the bottom right corner of the screen. And then your parents can upload the papers, your test paper, and then I can mark your papers from there. Okay, so this is how your parents can help you to submit the papers. So ask them to install the app first, scan your papers, then go to the app, upload your answer. Is that all right, Alicia? Okay. So go for your short break. Come back in 5 minutes time. Okay. Go for toilet break, drink water, and so on. Alicia, can you see and hear me? Am I loud and clear? Which school are you from? You are muted.
White Sands Primary School.
White Sands. So you stay at Pasir Ris?
Yeah.
Ah, I see, okay.
How many cubes have three vectors? The corners. How many corners are there? 24 corners.
Okay, we should be starting soon. Okay, let me get the class to come back. Mm. One minute. Elsa, okay. Arisa, Jared, come. I'm going to start now. Jared, Arisa. Okay. All right. Just now for the test paper, we look at question 15. Go to question 15. Anisha, look at question 15, page number 14. So I did tell the class to change the labels, right? But after reading the question again, and I also consulted other coaches, I asked them about this question. So there is actually no mistake. So the labels were correct. So can you erase and revert to the original? Can you change it back to W on top, then V? And there's a reason why. So let's look at the question together first. So here we have May, who placed 3 similar seeds in each of the 2 similar dishes. So you have 1, 2, 3 in the V, and V is near to the window. You also have 1, 2, 3 seeds in dish W, and W was placed in a closed cupboard. Okay, it was correct. The labels, no, not wrong. Can you put your drinks at the back, the two of you? I have a feeling you're going to spill, and I don't want spillage in the class. Okay. So May recorded the observations, and you can see that W has a higher height. And this W is in the cupboard. When it is put inside the closed cupboard, will it receive the same amount of sunlight with the seats near the window? No, right? Now think about it. It has lesser light. So the plant is going to grow. You can see the height. It's taller than the plants in dish D. Who can explain why is that? Dish W receive lesser light, but how come the height is taller? Why?
Because they both haven't germinated and then they are not grounded with no leaves, so they don't need sunlight.
They do not need sunlight during germination. That's true, but they are growing, and the height does increase over time after 10 days. Look at the horizontal axis. After 10 days, can you see dish W, the height is taller than dish D? Why is that? It's receiving lesser sunlight, but yet the height is taller. Have you changed it back to the original? Okay. Why is that, class? Why the plants in dish W has a taller height in average? Alicia, do you know why the plants in dish W has a higher height, higher average height than the plants in dish V? Now, when the plants are receiving lesser light, it's going to look for what? The plants we want to look for light, isn't it? So because the plants wants to look for light, it's going to grow taller, but it's going to grow thinner. So the plants in dish W is going to grow tall and thin. Because it's looking for that sunlight. It doesn't receive enough sunlight if we want to grow as tall as possible. Yes.
Yes. Like what it does, for it to take off.
It may be, The stem may be thicker because it can make more food with more sunlight. Okay, so the dish W will have a taller average height than the plants in dish V. Everyone okay? So revert back to the original. Now let me collect your papers and look at the notes on matter. I want to go through a few questions on matter. Yeah, what matters?
So the answer is very different.
Will the answer be different? I don't know. Will take a minute. I'm not going to tell you the answer now. Going to look at the answer again. Or you're happy? Okay. Marisa,
So I can change my answer.
for this one, you can, you want to.
I like
No. This is our notes. This is our notes, yeah. This is our notes. Okay, I want you to go through question 28. Alicia, do you have the notes on matter? You don't have this. Wait a minute. How come you don't have this? Let me show you the cover page. It looks like that. Do you have this? No. Okay.
it.
Let me see if I can send the link to you here. Hold on now. Done case. Okay, I'm going to copy the link here. And I'm going to send in the chat. So you can download the paper by clicking on the link. There is a link in the chat. So you can always download the paper from the link. And also I'm going to get the center to send the soft copy and the papers to you. Okay, Alicia. In the meantime, you will have to use the notes that I'm sharing with you online. Where's your notes on matter, Arisa? I put it on the table just now. You have it? Okay, take out the notes on matter, everyone. Look at question number 28. Jared, look at question 28 now. Okay, good. Okay. So we are on matter. I hope the class remembers the lesson on matter. Okay, I know Alicia just joined us. We have a new student, man, but she's an online student. She stays very far away. So she's attending the class online. She stays at Pasir Ris.
Huh?
Yeah, that's very far. Pasir Ris. Okay. And we start this now, Jared. Are we going to waste time? We don't have much time left. Okay. So 3 syringes were each filled with different things here. We have A, B, and C. You do see that the diagram shows some differences, right, in the drawing?
8 not smaller and sweet. You see, does it have lines down?
Good. Okay, so that will be the observation to see. Question asks, when all the plungers were pushed in, only plunger C was able to move inwards. What does it mean? When you press the plunger, you can press for C, but not A and B. So this means
Only
C is what's inside the what's inside the syringe for C? What's inside? Air, right? Air is inside. And you are right to say that air is in gaseous state. Now, A, can you see there are more lines? So this means A should be a solid. and B lesser lines, this should be your liquid. Now, A could be any solid, B could be any liquid. Question now asks, what can be said about the property? I'm going to go through this. Why? Because Jared said C is gas. Let me ask the class. When you say this is a gas, are you talking about the property of matter? Is gas a property? No. What are the different properties that we learn? That is a property of matter. Here we have three different states of matter. What do we know about the properties of solid? It has what? It has definite shape, definite volume, cannot be compressed. That's what we learned about solid. So let's write down. Solid, definite shape, yeah. I can accept because even though that you have got it the other way around, but the lines does not really justify it has to be a solid. So it's still acceptable. Even though it will be better if you have given a solid for A. Now, A will have a definite shape, definite volume, and also cannot be compressed. What do we know about B? Does it have definite shape? What do we know about B? Arisa, about liquid, what do we know? Does it have definite shape? No, the liquid will always take the shape of the container, right? So no definite shape. Does it have a definite volume?
Yeah.
Of course. It has a definite volume and cannot be compressed. And lastly, the gas, any definite shape? No, right? It has no definite shape. No definite volume. And also, can it be compressed? Of course, it can be compressed. That's why when you press the plunger for C, the plunger can go in, right? The plunger can move inwards. So you don't say the property of metal C that is a gas. This is the wrong answer. Okay, everyone? That's not. So you must. So you have to mention the properties. So we say that it has no definite shape. But this is based on the property, the experiment. So we don't have to mention about the shape because you can't differentiate from A and B. So the shape is not relevant here. It can be compressed, okay? It can be compressed metal. And because it can be compressed, it does. You can. Because it can be compressed, this means it has no its volume, not the shape. The shape is not relevant in this case. Yeah, it has no definite volume. Okay. So for Arisa and Alicia, who just joined us today, I want the two of you to do the practice questions. That means all the MCQs and all the open-ended. Okay, we've already finished everything actually, but I still want to see your work. So Arisa, get it done. If you cannot finish it by next week, just do as much as you can. Okay? Not the booklet, the practice questions. Where does the practice question start from? It doesn't start from the start. Those are not practice questions, those are notes. MCQ number 1, where is it? Have you got it? Where's the multiple choice question number 1?
It's easier, not easier or not?
But I don't have the worksheet.
You don't have it, right, Alicia? So we're going to send it to you. I'm going to get the center to send it to you. And also, I'm going to get them to send you the link so you can always download if you want. The link is here in the chat if you want to download it now. You can download from the link in the chat now. Okay, Alicia and Arisa.
Okay.
So next week, what's going to happen? I'm going to check Arisa's and Alicia's work, and then we're going to go through our method, not so soon. We're going to go through your checkpoint test that we just did. Okay, so Alicia, do send in your checkpoint test as soon as possible so I can mark your work. Okay, Alicia, do you still remember how to do it?
Yeah.
120 by 90.
Now, before I forget, tonight, something special is going to happen. What's happening tonight? The free webinar. It's a webinar. A webinar is a session that you, Arisa, attend. If you are free tonight, attend this. This is free. Yes. Why are you not free, Jared? What are you doing? What are you doing tonight? Why are you not free? Oh, okay. So she has a reason. What about you? Jared, I have a feeling you're free. Attend. So, Alicia, okay, go and ask the staff. Wait, I haven't finished explaining tonight. This free webinar, what is it about? It's going to be discussing success tips and tricks. Okay, class? Going to teach you how to learn, how to study, how to manage your time, how to do well. We're going to share all the tips, all subjects, English, Math, Science. Okay, it's happening tonight. And then how to join, scan the QR code. Scan, and then you're going to get free ebook resources. Okay, so don't waste the opportunity. It's happening tonight, 3rd of January, and 7:45 to 9:15. All the students are welcome. So please make use of it if you can. So Alicia, try to attend if you can, okay? All right. Thank you, class. I will see you next week. All the best. Ask the flyer, the poster from the staff. Thank you, Alicia. See you next week. Bye-bye. Very good, yeah. Are you supposed to meet them downstairs?